Okay, so we have now actually moved into the cash flow template. So we're moving across to the second tab. Now in the cash flow template, what we're trying to do in this page or in this sheet is identify the incomes. And again, you'll notice that along the top, I actually have the 12-month period. Now I haven't filled it all in, but what we're wanting to do is identify along the left-hand side all the different types of either services or products that you have. And down along the bottom, we want that to marry up. So what you're identifying here is going to marry up here. But in this column here, you're going to stipulate the actual income earned. And the reason why we do that is when we come along to the top, you will notice that I have identified that in January, we're actually forecasting that we're going to have 20 of these services actually sold or provided. You'll notice down in the next tab, we have 10 of the products. So that's product 2 that will actually be sold. And we're going to run a promotion. And in that period, I'm actually proposing that we have 21 of those sold. And of course, we then actually tally that up. So as you're going along, I'm going to show you how to do that. We do an equals. We actually say, again, we're marrying up service, and we're going to have 10 sold. And that's the way that you will, in fact, formulate that across the entire sheet. So again, we're going to have the products and perhaps 4 of those sold. And I had already put in a promotion. You will do that for the full 12-month period. In this line here, you'll notice that the figure is in fact carried forward from the budget. So if you go all the way to the bottom, the January expense is 9545, which is what's been carried over. Now I have actually put in, if you go into each of the cells, you will see that I have formulated this. And then what we're doing here is deducting our actual income or the expenses from the income to get to your profit. And you'll notice one other figure along the bottom. What I have over here is the opening balance. And that opening balance is what you're starting in your bank account with. So when we come to this bottom line, it is about what is going to be reflected in your bank balance as at the end of, for this particular period, it'll be January. So we're saying that we will actually have an additional $16,000 in our bank account, taking us to $61,456.50. And we do the same. So all of those formulas are actually built in along the bottom. Now, I hope this makes sense for you, and it's not that complicated. Believe me, it really isn't. When I actually work with people and I do this on a one-to-one, and we physically go in and put in every single figure and build in the formulas, they genuinely have these aha moments. And I know that that will happen for you too. So I hope this gives you a little bit of insight as to how we actually make sure that you understand your numbers.